Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to West Monona High School and tonight's District 1A, District 8, or Class 1A, District 8 meeting between the 6-0 Underwood Eagles and the 0-6 West Monona Spartans. We've got about 2 minutes or so before the game starts. We'll go ahead and go through Underwood's starting lineup. As mentioned before, the Eagles come in with a 6-0 record. They're coached by Nate McHaleson, assisted by Timothy Richard, Tyler Ritter, and John Williams. The offensive starters for the Eagles: number 1, junior Josh Ravlin; number 2, senior Alex Ravlin; number 13, junior Jack Van Fossen; number 22, junior Graham Jensen; number 23, junior Mason Boothby; number 40, senior Wyatt Baker; number 53, junior Colin Van Tilburg; number 62, junior Max Tarks; number 69, senior Walter Osdemore; number 72, senior Thomas Hunnicky; and number 74, senior Aiden Klein. The Spartans are coached by Brett Dornbos, assisted by Caleb Christensen, Jeremy Bellis, Dale Plush, Andrew Brown, Chris Lyons, and Donald Roeder. Defensive starters for West Monona: number 1, Micah Ferens, he's a senior; number 5, Chase Lander, sophomore; number 6, Braden Comerick, sophomore; number 7, Grant Russell, senior; number 9, Johnny Fester, senior; number 34, Parker Zima, junior; number 50, Aiden Bosnick, senior; number 51, Caden Brower, senior; number 54, senior Joey Ross; number 57, Gunther Lyons, he's a junior; and number 61, senior Carter Struble. At midfield for the coin toss, Underwood wins the toss and has elected to defer. And West Monona will start with first possession of the game. Again, the last 5 games for West Monona has been a little tough sledding. They're coming off a 24-16 loss against Maple Valley, 9-23. 57-6 loss to Kemper, 48-0 loss to Trainer, 35-0 loss to Ridgeview, and a 52-30 loss to Cherokee Washington. The Eagles are coming in off a 54-0 win over Trainer, a 68-12 win over Maple Valley, 55-0 win over East Sac, 57-7 over St. Albert, and 59-22 over Clarinda. One more week in district play, and like many coaches around the state, be able to see who and where that week 9 game will be. And Mason Boothby set to kick off for the Eagles, and back to return for the Spartans is number 24, Peyton Purgett, along with number 9, Johnny Fester. Again, fall weather is upon us here in southwest Iowa. Beautiful evening for football. Cool temperatures, sweatshirt weather. And here we go. Boothby's kick. Fielded at the 10. Return out to the 26-yard line, brought down by Josh Ravlin and Jack Van Fossen. It'll be 1st and 10. Spartans at their 15, at their 26. Fumble on the play. The birthday boy, Wyatt Baker, scoops it up. Touchdown, Underwood. First play from scrimmage, a forced fumble Number 40, Wyatt Baker, the birthday boy, scampers 26 yards for the Eagles score. Mason Boothby on to attempt the extra point. Snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick is good. So, 17 seconds into the ball game, the scoop and score by Wyatt Baker, Underwood 7, and the Spartans 0. For Coach McHaleson and Coach Ritter, the defensive coordinator, you couldn't have drawn that up any better. Good strong hit on this kind of cool evening. Like we said, nice fall weather, good football weather, but a lot of guys haven't really played in this kind of weather. It's been kind of unseasonably warm. Haven't had a whole lot of cool Friday night, so this far and away has been at least the driest chilly Friday night. Boothby set to kick off again. Fester and Purgett back to receive for the Spartans. Excuse me, that's number 6. Braden Kamarick on the return. Marked out at the 20-yard line. Tackled by number 38, Riker Adair. It will be 1st and 10 Spartans at the 20. Motion the quarterback on the keeper. Chase Lander on the carry, brought down immediately by number 22, Graham Jensen. Jensen leads the Eagles in tackles this year at that middle linebacker spot. Underwood in their traditional 3-4 defense. They've been fortunate the last couple of years having now Iowa State player Easton Elledge at the nose this year. Senior Thomas Hunnicky was getting looks as well. Grant Russell on the carry. Jack Van Fossen on the stop. It'll be called a loss of 2. It'll be 3rd and 12 at the Spartan 18. Lander in the shotgun. Twin set to the near side of the field. Lander's pass complete to number 7, Grant Russell. Looks like they're going to give him a first down. Nice pitch and catch there by the Spartans. Picked up exactly 12. Would be 1st and 10 at the 30. Defense for the Eagles in the near side here, number 8, Easton Robertson, he's a sophomore. Maddox Nelson, number 5, junior end for Coach Ritter's defense. Johnny Fester on the Wildcat, it looks like. Kind of go back and forth between Chase Lander and Johnny Fester back there. That Wildcat set. Give them 2 on the play. Be 2nd and 8. Again, Twins to your top of your screen. Screen pass set up. Thomas Hunnicky with the sack of Chase Lander all the way back to the 15-yard line. That'll set up a punting situation for the Spartans. Nice pressure by number 72, Hunnicky, to get in there. Looked like they were trying to set up a screen pass. Thomas was just able to get in there a little bit quicker. Mason Boothby back at the Eagle 48-yard line. Set to return the kick of number 6, Braden Kamarick. Rugby-style kick. Takes an Underwood bounce and is downed at about the 36-yard line in Spartan territory. So 1st and 10 Underwood at the 36 will be their first possession of the game. Already leading 7-0 off of a Wyatt Baker scoop and score on the first play of the game. Doubles look for the Eagles. Alex Ravlin waiting the snap from Aiden Klein. Graham Jensen on the carry up the middle. Graham Jensen in, just going to be stopped right at the 1-yard line. 36-yard run for Jensen. Coach Richards, offensive coordinator, in a hurry-up mode. Ball is placed into the hands of Ravlin. Ravlin's pass called incomplete. Intended for Mason Boothby. He was a little short on the pass. It'll be a 2nd and 1. Touchdown Underwood. Looks like we've got a flag on the play on the far side. It's procedure call against the Eagles. So that will negate the touchdown. It will make it a 2nd and 6 at the 6. Try it again. Jensen up the middle. Stopped at about the 2-yard line. Nice hole opened up there by the Eagle offensive line. 3rd and 1. Double sets again. Near side Ravlin and Van Fossen. Ravlin with the keeper. Touchdown Underwood. Alex Ravlin for 6 from 1 yard out. Boothby's PAT attempt is good. 7 minutes exactly remaining here in the first quarter. Your score, Underwood 14, West Monona 0. And welcome back to West Monona High School. Underwood 14-0. Leading the Spartans, 7 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Again, thank you to Nolan Baker tonight for his camera work as Boothby sends it deep. Looked like it was out of bounds, but they're going to give it to him. Carter Smith with a potential touchdown saving tackle of number 24, Peyton Purgett. Nice return by the Spartans into Eagle territory at the 43. Again, nice strong return there by Peyton Purgett. Lander from the shotgun. And looks like he's going to keep it. Tackle by Wyatt Baker. Loss of 3 on the play. Lander still in at quarterback for the Spartans. Double wing set for the Spartans in motion. Misdirection play. Graham Jensen, strong tackle of number 9, Johnny Fester, on the counter play. Nice job staying at home by the Eagles defense. It will be 3rd and long at the Eagle 48. Lander's pass is incomplete, intended for number 9, Johnny Fester. Bring up a 4th down. Looks like the Spartans will punt. Booth be back at about his 20-yard line. Back to kick for the Spartans, number 6. Braden Kamarick gets a Spartan roll there and will be down at the 13-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Underwood. Again, twins look for the Eagles. Jensen in the backfield. Ravlin expecting the snap from Aiden Klein. Jensen on the carry. Excuse me, that's number 24 senior, Gage Savin. Nice carry by Gage. There's a flag on the play. It's holding against the Eagles. That'll negate a good chunk play there by the Eagles. You know, one of the things Underwood has is they've got 3 strong running backs. Gage Savin, senior, and then the 2 juniors, Graham Jensen and Maddox Nelson. All 3 of them are explosive, strong, hard runners. Again, Coach McHalson's been able to use that a lot this year. Last year with Joey Anderson. This year you almost have 3 of them. Ravlin back to pass. Looking for Josh Ravlin, just overshoots him. Coverage by Lander and Kamarick. Bring up 2nd down. Just a little bit out of Josh's reach. Savin on the carry up the middle. Nice strong run there by Gage Savin, brought down by number 24, Peyton Purgett. That'll be enough for an Eagle 1st down at the Spartan 30, right up the middle. Nice job by the front three of Hunnicky, Klein, and Osdemore. We had a false start penalty against the Eagles. Again, Coach McKelson can't be very happy with that. We've had 3 penalties, 2 false starts, and a holding call. Kind of sloppy out here for the Eagles. Sure, it'll be something that'll be addressed here. The next change of possession of the next dead ball. Ravelin's pass caught by Mason Boothby. Boothby's drugged down inside Spartan territory at the 47-yard line. 1st and 10 Eagles. Again, we talked about the options that Ravelin has at running back. Same can be said at receiver with Van Fossen, Ravelin, Boothby, Baker, and then you've got the guys out of the backfield. It's a very high potent offense that Coach Richard and Coach McKelson are implementing here in Underwood. Savin on the stop that time by the interior of the Spartan line. Last play, gash play for about 20 yards. That play, just a minimal gain, so nice job by the Spartans. 2nd and 9 at the 45. Savin on the carry. Nice job blocking there by number 1, Josh Ravelin. And we've got a late flag. We've got a block in the back call, looks like. I think could have been really kind of either way. Could have been a block in the back foul, or it could have been almost a personal foul called. Fortunately for the Eagles, they'll go with the block in the back. Again, we'll negate a strong Savin run and put the Eagles at the 40-yard line. 2.5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Ravelin's pass is incomplete, intended for Wyatt Baker. Bring up 3rd and 5 at the 40. Like we've got a officials meeting. I'm not sure what this is about here at the 40-yard line. Looks like they were checking up on the down officials meeting, and it is indeed 2nd down. So nice job there by the officials making the correct call. So we got 2nd and 5 at the Spartan 40. Offsides against the Spartans. 5-yard penalty will give the Eagles a 1st down at the 35. Ravelin back to pass. Pass intended for Wyatt Baker is incomplete. We'll bring up a 2nd and 10. Ravelin in motion, jet motion. There's another flag on the play. Ravelin brought down at about the 30-yard line. If the play stands, it'll be a pickup of 5. Procedure call against the Eagles. That's 4 against the Eagles here this evening. I believe their 6th penalty, not really keeping track, but educated guess, had a block in the back of the hold, and then I believe at least 3 false start penalties. So the Eagles back them up to the 40-yard line, 2nd and 15. Alex Ravlin on the carry. Nice tackle there by number 34, Parker Zima. Gain of 2. 3rd and long. And for the 2nd 3rd down in a row, Ravlin's hard count draws an offside penalty against the Spartans. So 3rd and 13 will now be roughly a 3rd and 8. 1:39 remaining here in the first quarter. Empty backfield now. Nice defensive play there by number 22, Colin Wiggs. Pass was intended for Mason Boothby. Will be 4th down, 1.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter, and Underwood will go for it. Ravlin's pass complete just beyond the first mile marker to Josh Ravlin. Nice 4th down completion there. Bring up a 1st and 10 now at the Spartan 23. 1.5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Gage Savin on the carry. Tackle by number 7, Grant Russell, and number 18, Dylan Woodward. Gain of, we'll call it 5, 2nd and 5. Ravlin's pass intended for Van Fossen is incomplete. Had single coverage in the end zone quickly. Set up again on 3rd and 5 now for the Eagles. Keep it on the ground. Ravlin on the keeper. Touchdown, Underwood. Mason Boothby on to attempt the PAT. Snaps down. The kick is good. 57 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Underwood 21, West Monona 0. And welcome back. Underwood with a first quarter, Underwood with a 21-0 lead. Boothby set to kick. Peyton Purgett on his last return, sparking the Spartan offense, going deep into Eagle territory. Eagle defense was up to the challenge and forced a punt, which forced an Eagle touchdown, or resulted in Eagle touchdown. Nice open field tackle by Graham Jensen on number 6, Braden Kamarick. We 1st and 10 Spartans at the 19. Maddox Nelson on the stop in the backfield of number 7, Grant Russell. That's what Coach Ritter expects out of his ends, is just to dive in and put pressure and to put pressure on the quarterback and quickly on those running backs. Nice job there by Nelson. David Kildebar-Foot now in for the Eagles up front next to Max Tarks. And with that, that will be the end of the first quarter. So after 12 minutes of play, Underwood 21, West Monona 0. And welcome back. Just get ready to start here the second quarter. West Monona with the ball, 2nd and 13 at their 16. Graham Jensen again on the stop of Grant Russell. Jensen, as mentioned earlier, is the leading tackler for the Eagles. He's a junior. Again, the athletic ability of Underwood's, both their offense and defense, has really been overmatching for opponents so far this year, with the exception maybe of Lewis Central. We'll definitely be able to see what Underwood has going into next week, assuming everybody holds serve. 2 undefeated teams will meet at Kemper for the district title. Boothby back again to receive the punt at about the Spartans' 43-yard line. Kamarick in to kick, gets it away. And they're going to go ahead and spot him down. Looks like Mason had his knee down when he caught it. Still a good field position for the Eagles. They'll start at the Spartan 41. Will be a trip set to the low part of your screen, Baker, Boothby, and Van Foss. On the top of your screen, Ravlin. Maddox Nelson on the carry. Good strong run by Maddox Nelson. Looks like there's a flag on the play. They're calling it a face mask against the Spartans. And that'll tack on another 15. So, as mentioned earlier, the Eagles have 3 strong running backs in Nelson, Jensen, and Savin. All 3 of them are ready to go and are getting good breaks on the sideline. Again, if you're a defense, getting ready for really a 3-headed monster coming at you is tough. You've got to be in shape, and you've got to have good gap responsibility. Otherwise, you're going to get gashed, just like what happened there. Ravlin's pass intended for Van Fossen was incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the Spartan 8. Maddox Nelson on the carry. Nice tackle there by number 34, Parker Zima. We're going to give him 2 on the play. It'll be 3rd and goal. Maddox Nelson. Touchdown, Underwood. Maddox Nelson from 8 yards out, his first score of the evening, and increases the Eagle lead to 27-0, pending the PAT. Another procedure call against the Eagles. So the PAT attempt now will be a 25-yard attempt. The PAT attempt is good. 10 minutes, 56 seconds remaining in the first half. Underwood 28, West Monona 0. And welcome back to West Monona with just under 11 minutes remaining in the first half. Underwood with a 28-0 lead over the Spartans of West Monona. Again, touchdowns this evening for the Eagles. Baker with the first one. Then we go Jensen, Ravlin, and Nelson, all 4 with touchdowns, all on the ground, and 1 fumble recovery. Boothby's kick is recovered by number 24, Peyton Purgett. It will be a 1st and 10 for the Spartans at the 22. Like we've got another flag on the play. Like the preliminary call is an illegal substitution. Call a procedure call, against the Spartans. Penalty will be declined. It'll be second down. Nice, strong second effort and third effort there. By number 9, Johnny Fester. Hit in the backfield, kept the legs going for a nice pickup there. Brings up a more manageable 3rd and 6 now for the Spartans. Another procedure call, this time against West Monona. Be 3rd and 10, 9:50 remaining here in the first half. Nice pass by Chase Lander and catch by Johnny Fester. 3rd and 10 conversion is picked up. Tackle by Alex Ravlin will be a 1st and 10 for the Spartans at their 38. Lander's pass complete to number 24. Number 34, Parker Zima. Van Fossen on the stop will be a pickup of 5. Looks like the Spartans now are kind of going away from the middle and making the Eagles defend sideline to sideline. We've talked about the strength of the Eagles' defense is really up the middle. Spartan offensive coordinator may have found something. Lander's pass intended for Peyton Purgett, incomplete. I think Maddox Nelson was on the coverage there. Maddox had 6 points on the mind there. Very easily could have tipped that and taken off, but good defense nonetheless by Maddox. The 3rd and 5 for the Spartans at their 43. Grant Russell on the carry. Jensen and Savin on the stop. It'll be a 4th and 2. And looks like the Spartans are getting ready to punt. It wouldn't surprise me, though, if you see a fake here. It looks like they've kind of been trying to set something up with that rugby-style kick. And there it is. There's the fake. And it'll be a 1st down. for the Spartans. Spartans now with a little momentum. 1st and 10 at the 49. This is the kind of drive, if you're a West Monona fan, this is the kind of drive you kind of like to see. You have really nothing to lose. Good call there. You know, you get a fresh set of downs. Lander's pass is incomplete. Pressure there by Savin and Tarks will be a 2nd and 10. Grant Russell on the counter there, gain of, we'll call it 5. 3rd and 5 in Eagle territory. 7.5 remaining here in the first half. Offsides call, looks like against the Eagles. Will be still short of a 3rd down, but 3rd and 1 set up here for the Eagles, or excuse me, for the Spartans. Another hard count results in an offsides against the Eagles. That 5 yards will result in a 1st down for the Spartans. Deepest penetration tonight for the Spartans into Eagle territory at 37. Again, you see a little pep in the Spartan step now. That's that fake punt. These last 2 hard counts giving them something to work with. Number 9, Johnny Fester, in motion and up the gut, picks up a good solid 8 yards on 1st down, the 2nd and 2. Again, momentum definitely now, even though the scoreboard might not show it, momentum definitely in the favor of the Spartans. Don't have a number on the carry for that one, but it resulted in a short loss. Will be a 3rd and 2 at the 29. Grant Russell on the carry. And looks like they're going to spot him at about the 27-yard line. 1st down, Spartans. Again, this is a good drive for West Monona on a lot of fronts. They're taking time off the clock. They're getting some positive chunk yard plays. And more importantly, they're keeping the ball out of the Eagles' offensive hands. Lots of misdirections being run by West Monona, and another flag. 5-yard penalty against the Spartans will bring up a 1st and 15. Lander back to pass. Intended for Fester. It'll be 2nd and 15. Jensen on the stop of Johnny Fester. Pick up, we'll call it 2. So it'll be a 3rd and 13 at the Eagle 30. Grant Russell on the carry. Wyatt Baker on the stop. Be 4th down at the Eagle 25. Looks like the Spartans are going to go for it. 4th and 8. 3.5 remaining here in the first half. Underwood with a 28-0 lead over the Spartans of West Monona. Flea flicker, and the pass is intercepted by number 8, Easton Robertson. Robertson's 2nd interception of the season. Nice job staying home, not going for that fake. So the Eagles bend that time, but don't break. It'll be 1st and 10, deep in their territory at about the 3-yard line. 3 minutes remaining here in the first half. Boothby's pass intended for Mason Boothby is incomplete. Throws a little bit behind there. Will be 2nd and 10. Graham Jensen on the carry. Nice strong tackle there by number 21, Lakin Bellis. Pickup of, we'll call it 7, will be 3rd and 3. Jensen on the carry. Tripped up by number 5, Lander. Surge forward will be a 1st down for Underwood. 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. Coming out at halftime, Underwood will receive the second half kickoff. Rattlin's pass complete to Jack Van Fossen. There's a flag on the play. Holding against Underwood will negate another long 83-yard touchdown from Ravlin to Van Fossen. Timeout, Underwood. And here we go. Underwood now, 1st and 10 at their 5-yard line after the 83-yard touchdown from Raveling to Van Fossen, called back on yet another Eagle penalty. Raveling on the carry. Brought down by Lander. Be a 2nd down and 5 at the 20. Ravelin's pass incomplete, intended for Josh Ravelin. Bring up a 3rd down. Graham Jensen on the carry. Jensen reaches the 1st down line to gain. Almost turned the corner, ran out of a little real estate there. Knocked out of bounds by number 22, Colin Wiggs. Ravelin's pass complete. To number 40, Wyatt Baker. Will be a 1st and 10, Eagles, inside Spartan territory at the 43. Pass to Ravelin. Mason Boothby on the carry. And knocked out of bounds by number 16, Ben Holverson. .5 remaining in the 1st half. Underwood driving. Ravelin's pass to Graham Jensen's complete. Knocked out of bounds by number 18, Dylan Woodward. Again, the clock will stop. Pickup of 6. Be 2nd and 4 at the 19. Jensen on the carry. Nice tackle there by number 9, Johnny Fester. The Ravelin's pass incomplete, intended for Mason Boothby. Be a 4th and short. The Eagles still have 2 timeouts left, and again, the clock will stop on the 1st down, so they've got a few options here. 15 seconds remaining. Jensen on the carry. He's got the 1st down and then some inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Coach Michelson will take his 2nd timeout. Eight seconds remaining here in the 1st half in a quickly cooling off West Monona High School in Ottawa, Iowa. And looks like we're waiting for the officials to reset the play clock. And we're ready for action. Ravelin's pass complete to Van Fossen. It'll be a gain of maybe 2. The second goal at about the 6. Empty backfield for the Eagles. Jensen in motion. Touchdown, Underwood. And we've got a flag. Like personal foul. Personal foul against the Eagles. That will take out the touchdown. Looks like that was called during the play and not after it. Dead ball foul would result in an Eagle touchdown. Apparently the officials didn't see it that way. So, 2 seconds remaining here. And it looks like I'm not sure what happened. Play was called dead. Clock started. And it looks like we're going to run one untimed down. Looks like the clock got going a little early. And with what honestly has been kind of an ugly first half, Underwood with the 28-0 lead over the Spartans. So we'll take a break with you. 28-0 Underwood. We're at halftime here at West Monona. And welcome back here to West Monona High School. We're just about ready to start the third quarter. Underwood with a 28-0 lead, and they will be receiving the opening kick. Again, very choppy first half. Lots of penalties on both sides. We'll see what happens here in the second half. And we're ready to start here with Easton Robertson, Mason Boothby set to receive the opening kick of the second half. And doing the kicking here for the Spartans will be number 6, Braden Kamarick. What started out as a beautiful fall night has turned into a beautiful fall evening. A little bit on the chilly side, but football weather here in southwest Iowa, and we're underway in the second half. Ravlin on the return, Josh Ravlin. Good return out to about the 40-yard line, tackled by number 51, Caden Brewer. So it'll be 1st and 10. First 10 Eagles at the 39. Maddox Nelson up the middle. Burst up the middle by Maddox Nelson, tackled by number 24, Peyton Pergett. With the offensive line for the Eagles having a little fire that first drive. Again, Nelson on the carry. Strong run by Nelson, brought down by number 50, Aiden Bosnick. Gain of 5 will be 2nd and 5. Again, the Eagles hurrying up. Touchdown, Underwood. Alex Ravlin to Mason Boothby from 39 yards out. Quick strike offense from the Eagles. PAT attempt is good. 57 seconds into the second half, Underwood with a 35-0 lead with the 35 points. Underwood will now get a running clock. Boothby's kick. Fielded by Comerick. Nice special teams tackle there by Gage Savin. Again, the Eagles look like just these 4 plays have a little bit of fire under them. Running clock now. West Monona will start deep inside their own territory at about the 12-yard line. False start looks like against the Spartans. Be a 1st and 15 now at about the 7. Alex Ravlin on the stop of Grant Russell. Be 2nd and we'll call it 14 at the 9 of West Monona. Pass is intercepted by Van Fossen. Pick 6 for number 13, Jack Van Fossen. Touchdown, Underwood. That's 2 defensive touchdowns now for the Eagles. A scoop and score by Wyatt Baker on the first play of the game. And a pick 6 interception for Jack Van Fossen increases the Eagle lead to 42-0. Boothby set to kick off again. And back to receive for the Spartans, Comerick and Purgett. Again, Underwood has come out with a chip on their shoulder in this second half. 14 points in 4 minutes. Purgett on the return. Looks like he lost his footing there. At about the 27-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Spartans. Fester on the carry. Loss of, call it 1. Will be 2nd and 11 at the 27 of West Monona. Double wing for the Spartans. Lander's pass intended for Fester, intended for Comerick is incomplete. Be 3rd down. Again, Underwood heading to Kemper. Again, not sure what the score is with Trainer and Kemper. At Trainer this evening. Almost a great catch by number 24, Peyton Purgett, just out of his reach. So bring up a 4th and 11. Again, getting back to that thought, Trainer and Kemper playing tonight in Trainer. Not sure what we have for a score, but if everything holds true, Kemper and Underwood will potentially be playing for the district championship next week in Carroll. Comerick's kick out of bounds at the Spartan 47 will be 1st and 10 Underwood. Like to thank a fellow Eagle watching from home or listening from home, I'm guessing, sent me the updated scores. You know who you are. I appreciate it. We'll get to those scores here after this play. Raveling in the empty backfield. Intended for Mason Boothby. It's incomplete. Again, some updated scores here. Harlan 35, ADM 7. And the score that we're concerned with here in Underwood is Kemper 28, Trainer 0 in the 3rd quarter. So thank you to that special Eagle fan. Maddox Nelson on the carry. Oh, tripped up at the 45-yard line. He had a little bit of room there. Just was ready to get going. 3rd and 7 now for the Eagles at the 44 of West Monona. They're calling it a catch. Nice catch by number 13, Van Fossen. Raveling really looks to him for his 3rd down conversion. And again, another 3rd down conversion for the Eagles. Will bring up a 1st and 10 now at the Spartan 31. Tough to call from up here whether they got it right, but the only call that matters is the one on the field. Raveling's pass intended for Van Fossen is incomplete. Nice defensive play there by Purgett, number 24. Will be 2nd and 10. 3 minutes remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Underwood up 42-0. Raveling dumps it off into the flat to Maddox Nelson. Takes a hard hit. Maddox is a tough kid, though, coming off of an injury last year. His brother now, Landon, playing down at Louisiana Tech, getting some time at center. So football runs in the Nelson family. It'll be 3rd and 8 now with 2.5 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. Nelson in motion. Nelson on the carry. And it looks like they're going to mark him well short. It'll be 4th and about 3 with 2 minutes remaining here in the running clock, third quarter. Nelson on the carry. Ravlin picks up the fumble and able to advance it into Spartan red zone at about the 12-yard line. So fortunate bounce there for the Eagles. Eagles haven't had any turnovers tonight and dodged a bullet there, so it'll be a 1st and 10 at the Spartan 12. Ravlin out to the flat to Maddox Nelson. Good strong run after the catch. And it looks like he is going to be short, so it'll be 2nd and short. Get an updated score for our Underwood fans. Kemper now had 35-0 late in the third quarter. Touchdown, Underwood. Alex Ravlin to Jack Van Fossen with the old Tim Tebow jump pass from 2 yards out. Mason Boothby on to attempt the PAT. His 7th of the evening, and he knocks it through. So, 37 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Underwood extends their lead to 49-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds. And welcome back to Ottawa, Iowa, and West Monona High School here with Underwood up 49-0 late in the third quarter, 38 seconds to be exact. Boothby set to kick. Pergett again on the return out to the 20-yard line. Josh Ravlin on the stop. We've got a flag on the play now. Let's see what the call is. It's a block in the back call against the Spartans. Got some new Eagles out there on the field. Carter Smith, number 34. We've called David Kilabarta-Foot's name already, number 67. Misdirection play to Johnny Fester, stopped for no gain, and that will be the end of an entertaining third quarter for Eagle fans. So, 12 minutes remaining in the ball game. Your score, Underwood 49, West Monona 0. We'll be back for the fourth quarter in 30 seconds. And welcome back here to West Monona, start of the fourth quarter. Again, it looks like everything that we've mentioned will come to fruition on Friday night in Carroll. Your undefeated Underwood Eagles will take on your undefeated Carroll Kemper Knights for the district championship. So, good week of preparation for both teams. Expect an exciting game next Friday night on the turf in Carroll. We've got some new Eagles again out there. Number 55, Emmett Doffner. Number 38, Riker Adair. Number 6, Luke Seidler. And number 28, Riley Seelock. And so Coach Michelson getting in some of his second and third guys here after a job well done by the Underwood defense. Fumble on the play is picked up. Touchdown, Underwood is picked up in the end zone. A third defensive touchdown for the Eagles. Not sure who will get credit for that touchdown, but it will put 6 more on the board for the Eagles, increasing the lead to 55-0. Boothby's PAT attempt is good. .11:40 remaining in the ball game. Underwood now 56, West Monona 0. The Eagle cheerleaders down here in front of us been doing jumping jacks for each touchdown. They're up to 56. And they look like they're in pretty good unison with each other, so good job by the girls. Boothby set to kick off again for the Eagles. Seidler and Van Fossen in on the stop. Again, new Eagles going out there. Looks like Coach Michelson now is clearing his bench. Brandon Wade, number 45 in there. Emmett Doffner as well. Number 25, Dane DeVault. Getting some good time here. David Kilowatt foot on the stop there. Gain of 2 will be 2nd and 8. What do we got here? Pass is incomplete. Oh, an interception. My bad. Josh Ravlin on the pick. Nice defensive effort there by Josh. Again, some new offensive players out there now for the Eagles. Number 65, Jaden Kildebartafoot, as well as number 60, Joey Bruno. Number 28, Riley Seelock. Number 67, Nate Jensen. And at quarterback for the Eagles, number 12, Hayden Hune. Hayden's first varsity action of the evening. 9.5 remaining here in the ball game. Robertson on the sweep. Nice block by number 34, Carter Smith, to give Easton another couple yards there. Knocked out of bounds by number 51, Caden Brewer. First and 10, Underwood at the 43 of the Spartans. Riley Seelock, Hayden Hune on the carry. Nice job tackling in the backfield there for a loss by number 9, Johnny Fester. Called a loss of 4 on the play. Smith and Seidler at the top of your screen. Easton Robertson in motion. Robertson evades a tackle. Still on his feet. Johnny Fester had him dead to rights, about 10 yards in the backfield, but Easton's quickness allowed him to pick up positive yards and a good chunk play there at the 39 for the Eagles. Riley Seelock on the carry, his first carry of the evening. Looks like a gain of 2 on the play, tackled by number 61, Carter Strubley. So it'll be 4th down here for the Eagles, 7.5 remaining here in the ball game. Robertson on the sweep. Again, misses, making people miss. Enough for the first down. Underwood now at the Spartan, we'll call it 28-yard line, 1st and 10. Number 68, Nate Jensen in at center. Hune back to pass. Intended for Easton Robertson. He makes the catch. Brought down by number 21, Lakin Bellis. Be a 1st and goal for the Eagles. Riley Seelock on the carry, knocked down in the backfield by number 5, Chase Lander, and number 54, Joey Ross. Officials are going to call it no gain, 2nd and goal. Hune on the carry. Looks like a little miscommunication there between him and Robertson. No harm, though. Loss of, we'll call it 2, so it'll be 3rd and goal at the 5-minute mark of the 4th quarter. Robertson on the sweep. Looks like he's going to be marked down at about the 2-yard line. It'll be 4th and goal, 4.5 remaining here in the ballgame. Hayden Hune up the middle, and the Spartan defense holds. Nice job by the Spartan defense to deny the Eagles of a touchdown. So the Spartans will take over on downs. Again, some new players out there for the Eagles. Number 36, Grady Jones. Number 44, Jared Fichter. I'd like to thank Nolan Baker tonight for running the camera. Be one of the few evenings we've been able to not have any issues with our Wi-Fi, so that's always good news. Nice play there by the Spartans. Carry by Chase Lander will be a first down run for the Spartans out to the 12-yard line. 3 minutes remaining here in the ball game. Again, next week, the Eagles will head to Carroll for a showdown for the district championship. Keep your eyes on Twitter and for any emails that you may get if you're an Eagles fan on your tickets. Not sure if we're going to have wireless tickets or if you're going to be able to buy them up there, but we will sure have that information available to all the people heading north. The timeout by the Spartans with 2.5 remaining here in the fourth quarter. And here we go with the last 2.5 minutes on a cool evening here in Ottawa. New quarterback and new running back tandem in for the Spartans. Number 20. Don't have a number for him. I'm sure probably he's out there. I just can't see it. Number 16, Ben Halverson, now in at quarterback, freshman. Looks like number 28, Chance Richards, is the running back now. Richards on the carry. Nice run into Eagle territory now, under 2 minutes remaining in the ball game. Number 25, Evan Meadows. Again, the Spartans driving now, looking for the end zone. DeVault on the stop. The Spartans still playing hard. You got to admire that. Number 25, Evan Meadows on the carry again. Coach Dormos wants to get some positive energy going into the last week of the season. Again, lots of misdirection plays here this evening by West Monona. It does force a lot of defensive to kind of flow with the ball and opens up those cutback lanes. The Eagles have done a nice job tonight of staying home and taking those cutback lanes out of the equation. So here we go, 49 seconds remaining in the ball game. West Monona driving on a third down play at the Eagle 27. Halverson on the scramble. He's going to keep it. Still going. And finally knocked out of bounds by Carter Smith. And West Monona will use their final timeout. Again, the running clock on first downs, it doesn't matter with the rules the way they're set. So West Monona forced to call their third and final timeout here. Expect something towards the end zone if you're the Eagle defense. They may have time for 2 plays depending on what they decide to do. And you know Coach Ritter definitely wants that shutout as well as the starting defense for the Eagles. They've worked hard tonight to keep the Spartans off the board. And here we go. Halverson looking deep, and it is knocked down by number 6, Luke Seidler. Again, they're going to hustle up to get one more play, and this will be the final play of the ball game. And they're going to keep it on the ground. No. And that's the ball game. Your score, Underwood 56, West Monona 0. The Eagles will play for a district championship next week in Carroll. Special thanks to Nolan Baker. This is Andy Van Fossen. Thank you to Fuller Digital Solutions and KMA.